Nextbus began as an idea sometime around 1994 when I was waiting for a cable car on Russian Hill in San Francisco. My house is about half a block from the cable car line, and I thought to myself, gee, you know, if I could just figure out a way to know exactly when the cable car was coming from my kitchen, it would be really convenient. And eventually an idea evolved that said you really could tell everyone exactly when the bus was coming. My name is Ken Schmier, and I'm the inventor of Nextbus.
Channel 5 serving the best place on earth. Now, Eyewitness News is everywhere.
Satellite technology may help Muni battle one of its...
If you decide to leave the driving to someone else and ride San Francisco's public transit system, here's something that'll interest you. Muni is
from the news leader in Northern California, News Center Ford.
You might think of it as one small step for technology, one giant step for Muni.
From the fastest growing news station in Northern California.
A new global positioning system is headed to a bus stop in San Francisco near you.
Well, this device will tell you exactly when the next bus is going to come, even up to the last second.
Nextbus is a key component of Muni's efforts to improve service reliability.
There's a couple characters and they're looking at the sign. They're stranded at the bus stop. They're looking at the sign, which is supposed to tell you when the next bus is coming, and it says something like, next bus, 3 days, or your bus is in Peru. I can't remember, it's kind of fuzzy. But that's essentially what they had. They had a system that was dead on accurate, and it was telling you that your next bus is going to be in about 3 days. So Muni needed to do a little bit of catch-up to catch up with Nextbus.
It will help us improve service reliability. The big thing it will do is it will work in a really positive way to meet customers' expectations.
Most commuters will tell you that if they just know when or approximately when it's coming, that makes all the difference.
We will have Nextbus at the station stops, available on the internet, available in shops, coffee shops, where people will be advised as to when the next bus is coming. So even if the bus is late, their perception will be that the service is running on time.
If you're told you have to wait 10 minutes, that 10 minutes is a lot shorter than if you don't know you're going to be waiting 10 minutes.
It's really important to get the information before you actually go to the bus stop. And the way you can do that at home is by using your computer, but just by going to the nextbus.com website. And you can find out what the predictions are when the bus is going to arrive for your particular stop. You can also get the information on an internet-based cell phone or like a Palm Pilot, as long as it has an internet modem on it.
The website's actually very smart, and it's bookmarked what stop I'm most often looking for the next arrival at. The time is accurate within a minute. I've never had it claim that there's a bus coming in 8 minutes and been down there and not had the bus come. It sort of gives you faith that they're actually out there and there's a train coming.
The Nextbus product is based on the global positioning satellites that orbit the Earth. That allows the bus to determine its location. The location of the bus is transmitted back to Nextbus's servers via a CDPD modem. Once that information is back at the Nextbus server, Nextbus displays the location of the bus on a map. That allows us to sit in front of a computer and monitor the performance of our fleet. I think anyone who's ever ridden a bus is familiar with the angst that one feels when they're at the bus stop and they look down the street and they don't see the bus and they're not sure if it's ever going to come. We feel that having the display up at the bus stop that informs the passenger when the bus will come increases their confidence level that it in fact A, is coming, and B, allows them to make an informed decision as to what they can do in the interim, whether they have time to go get a cup of coffee, get a newspaper.
Usually, often when I go downtown, I have a speaking engagement, and so I have a time frame and I have to be there at a certain time. So it enables me not to be nervous that, when is it coming, how long is it going to be? If it's raining or something and I know that the bus is not going to be there for 15 minutes, I don't have to go down there and stand for 12 minutes waiting for it to come.
We can have a run time on the same route with a 10 to 20 minute variance throughout the day. So watching the buses on Next Bus lets us see exactly who's doing what at all times, so that no matter where I am, whether I'm here in the operations office or whether I'm in another office or anywhere, all I have to do is hook up to a computer. The soon-to-come features, I believe, that Next Bus has talked about is an automatic passenger counting system where it will automatically count people at every stop getting on and off the bus, which will really help us in terms of analyzing which bus stops are the most used and bus stop placement and amenities like bus shelters and safety features, and which stops might be eliminated as conditions change.
All of the engineers at Next Bus use buses, and in every decision we make, every product we make, every engineering project we tackle, the first thing we think about is, how will this serve the rider? What you're looking at now is our next stop sign.
I am glad we have it now because it shows us exactly where we are or where the next buses do.
Heavy traffic, traffic lights, none of these things are ever a problem. Next Bus learns what the traffic patterns are, where congestion is at different parts of the day, and then uses that experience to predict exactly when the bus will arrive. People feel absolutely secure that when they leave their house, they'll walk outside and see the front of the bus. That's what we're trying to do, and that's what we've achieved.
Yeah, if it says 5 minutes, it's there. It's quite amazing.